The following Let's Play has been rated perfectly fine to watch. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, mwahaha!
Resident Evil 1 is fantastic, though, from, and even, some of the best voice acting. Absolutely the best voice acting in Resident Evil 1. It is so terrible, it's fantastic.
It's so bad it's good.
They had a DS port of Resident Evil 1, and it did the series justice. I mean, it kept absolutely everything, but on the top screen you could keep constant monitor of your health, and it always had a constant open map. Just, a lot more convenience was in it, and it was portable, so... I'm actually a really big Resident Evil fan. I love the classics, and I even like the new ones. Resident Evil 4 and 5, I think, are fantastic games. They're not as scary as the series was what I think should be intended to be, but it's still amazingly fun in its own rights.
Oh, I've never played the later ones. I pretty much only played the first one. But it gave me some pretty good nightmares. Not because of the plot, not because of the setting, just because of the controls.
Funny story.
That I am moved with those controls, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Resident Evil 2. That was my first time trying out a Resident Evil game. It wasn't my copy, it was one of my cousins. But anyway, I started the game up, and I died on the first screen because I couldn't figure out how to move.
Up makes you move whichever way you're facing. Left and right just makes you turn.
Yeah, now, knowing that now, I can't imagine why people were complaining about controls, because when you think about it, it's pretty simple.
Yeah. Gotta like them taint controls.
At least it's not RPG Maker 3.
I ever played in my life was Combat on the Atari 2600. And that uses pretty much the exact same control scheme as Resident Evil.
It does. It absolutely does. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, who cares? We're going to a new story here. Seaside Town.
Seaside Town. A town full of really nice and welcoming people that totally don't watch you as you sleep when you sleep at the inn. In a very, very creepy manner.
Here, let's sleep at the inn. And look at that, it's even free to sleep here. Isn't that so nice? Why is he standing on the counter?
Because he's booking in now.
Good point.
Creepy. Creepy.
He's just making sure that you don't get spiders up your nose while you're sleeping.
The first time I did that, the first thing I did was check my money to make sure he didn't steal any.
Yep.
But I didn't know how much money he had at the time, so I was looking at him like suspiciously.
Don't you want a gray saint watching over you?
Absolutely.
A gray fungal...
And by the way, you really do seem to be having a problem, keeping up a good source of money.
Well, that's about to change, because
I kind of blew a lot at Marymore, but what can you do?
I can sell this.
The money situation seems to be less Mario RPG and more Dragon Quest at this point.
Well, at least in Mario RPG, when you die, you don't half your money.
Yeah, and you still get to keep your experience.
In Quest, you still seem to have more at all times.
But if I really want to, I could just sell this goodie bag.
Sorry.
It's worth quite a bit of money.
I'd rather drop half a dungeon of experience than my thousands of money that I've been collecting over the course of the entire game.
No, don't sell your goodie bag. You can never get that back.
Well, that's all it's good for, is selling it. I mean, if you use it as an item in battle, you get 1 coin. That's it.
Yeah, every time.
Which granted, would be really boring to watch if you were, doing a Let's Play or something, but you keep it off screen.
Also, this is the entire... This is the only point in the game where these items are for sale. Once we get the next star, this stuff is pretty much going to be gone. Oh well.
You know what? I say keep it. Because it's not like later in the game you're going to get a golden treasure chest that infinitely gives you money.
One coin at a time.
Actually, considering the way this has been going, I'm not going to assume that that's a given at this point.
You know what? That's a good point. That might not exist. Even better, you know what would be funny? Is that it looks like the same every time you jump and hit it, and like does the coin animation, but what it's actually doing is reducing your maximum money by 1 every time you hit it.
I don't think that'll be changed.
You'd be sitting there... That would be hilarious. You'd be sitting there, alright, I'm gonna get some money. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. You check your money, 0. What?
Now, I'd just like to point out that in this town is one of my favorite shop lines.
Which line is that?
Or
have we seen it yet? Then I'll just continue looking around the shops until we find it. See, this guy knows how to run a shop. That old guy in the Mushroom Kingdom, he's all, hey, you can't stand up there, but this guy's really cool about it.
Yeah.
Indeed. I may have missed it.
I don't think you have yet. You're probably thinking of this guy here.
That's the guy. Yep. He said it. They keep spinning and spinning.
Hey, it could be a renewable power source for the Mushroom Kingdom. I mean, what makes them spin? Is it electricity? If not, then it's free energy. Hook that up to a generator. Oh my gosh.
It's the power of the Wah.
Probably the same energy that can make floating platforms.
And Bowser has harnessed that energy to a T.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Probably what powers this stupid, little clown copter.
It's the Koopa Clown Car, the KKK. Oh my god, that's really inappropriate.
But it's my LP, so I'll allow it. You know, if I was really planning on being fancy, I could edit in some sort of swirly effect from looking at the mushroom and, I don't know, make something random appear, like a pink elephant moment.
Oh, you could totally use that one Jefferson Airplane song, White Rabbit. One pill makes you shorter. Am I totally on my own on this one? I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a nice day for a white rabbit. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
that song.
White Rabbit by Billy Idol. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Right, exactly. I know.
Hey, little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to have a psychotropic trip.
And now our frog coins become useful.
It's like Christmas.
All right. What is this? What is all this?
It's a black screen. I see.
Yeah.
It'll give us a second.
Okay.
Wait.
Here it is. I'm excited.
Sayonara.
That's probably Sia.
Uh-huh. Well, it says there in the description.
Yeah. Let's see. What's Magic Mirror?
Use it to start a battle over.
That's earlier time.
Yeah.
I might buy that. Read wallet doubles coins won in battle. Supply ring. FP cost is halved in battle. That's going to be useful. In fact, I might just give...
Scrooge ring.
Yeah, I might just give that to Geno. That way, Geno boost would actually be worth using again.
I think it actually counts for everyone in your party.
Yeah, I think it works for everybody.
Oh yeah, it does.
It cuts FP use in half. Period.
Yeah. Which explains why it's 32 coins. Paragon, double experience when won. That's the other one, I can't remember.
Now I think that is specific to one character.
Yeah. Now, these were the only 5 in the original game, so these ones down here are completely new. Fire Starter grants power to be the element of fire? Really? Oh, I know what it does. It makes you immune to fire.
Oh. That's not that useful.
And Galvanizer is thunder, Frosty touches ice. Baseball cap, a red cap, best worn sideways. And you're wanting me to spend 25 coins on that without knowing what it does. You know what?
Is that a reference to Bound?
What, the,
Save state?
Baseball cap?
Baseball cap? If the baseball cap is a reference to Earthbound, I'm guessing the Falcon Helm is a reference to F-Zero.
Yes, it is. Come on, show me your moves.
Show me your moves!
Show me your moves!
Let's see what this baseball cap does real quick.
Falcon Pounch, P-A-W-N-C-H.
Falcon Pounch!
Well, aside from raising my stats a good amount, I don't really know what the baseball cap would be doing here.
You do realize that we are, in fact, going to spend the rest of the episode moving Smash Brothers moves, right?
Go ahead.
I mean, it's an episode.
And the Falcon Helm.
PK Fire!
Oh my gosh! Look at look at my magic attack if I wear the Falcon Helm.
You know what you should have done? You should have saved state before you purchased.
I did. How do you think I afforded the Falcon Helm?
Oh, okay. Oh. Sorry, the lag is pretty bad.
Just let me know whenever you're able to see what happens to my magic attack.
Magic attack goes to 121.
No.
No, that's regular attack. Magic attack goes to 0. What happens if you have 0 magic attack? Do you do just 0 damage?
Let's find out. I'll go ahead and go off to fight the weakest enemy in the game. Other than really modify your stats, though, I'm not entirely sure what the baseball cap and the Falcon Helm will be doing. I wonder if there's a guide for this game.
I think it's all about the Scrooge ring, really.
Alright. Super Flame, because I don't want to risk getting 100 jumps whenever I need to low state. What? That was not 0.
Go, gadget.
That was totally not 0 magic attack.
Well, like I say, I'm guessing that all that means is that it sets your bonus to 0. And you still do at least the base damage.
That's probably what's going on.
Let's see here. No, it says 0. My base is 40, but...
Yeah.
Oh, well, actually that would explain why they show both as base and the boost, I guess. But no, wait. If I don't wear anything...
No, if you go to stats...
If I don't wear anything... Huh. Boost of...
You guys parse this out. I'm gonna crack open another brewski.
You nut. That was a nice crack.
When one cracks open a brewski, one must be sure to actually do the cracking.
Oh.
Otherwise,
wow.
one is just open a brewski.
Okay, that explains that. So that is a base stat, and wearing it would cut my Magic attack way down. So what do
Indeed.
I really want to buy here?
Scrooge ring.
Actually, I'm very tempted by Sayonara because there's been several times where I've wanted to run from battle but just couldn't. Yeah, I'm buying that.
If you had Sayonara, you would save. You wouldn't have to keep it on someone an accessory. It's just an item.
And I'll save my
And
money
again,
for
fire
other
starters
things.
are some king.
Yeah, choices. I'm glad there's new items in here, though.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Suspicious.
Yes, you please your superiors. Very interesting. I'll bet you please them well, don't you? You creep.
How do you
guys are
think he
so
got
far
that position?
behind. You know, I could go in here and tell something about these two people, but you wouldn't have any idea what I was talking about because you'd be, like, wouldn't get there until 30 seconds later.
Yeah, you're in a shop right now. You're in the shop.
And now you're out. And now you're by the anchor. And now there's a blank screen.
And now you're in the shop.
Now you're out of the shop. Now you're by the anchor.
I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
Pursue frame rate.
But something I find
Yeah.
interesting about these two guys is one of them is like, it's a man, and then the other guy corrects him, no, it's a pirate. And then this guy over here is like, it's a pirate. And it's like, no, wait, you're supposed to say man. It's like they're trying to hide that Jonathan Jones is a pirate, but they're not sure if they want to hide it.
So, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to actually record what I'm seeing on my end. So, and I'll
Oh, make sure you
upload
get
that
audio.
Yeah, and I'll upload it unlisted, and you can link to it so you can see what we're seeing if you're so curious.
Okie doke. Anyway, we're done here.
Yep. Yeah.
So let's go to the sea. Very simply named place.
Next time out to sea, bring enough soil to bury me, for I don't want me final jig in the belly of a squid.
Oh, I just realized why I want to sell a goodie bag. New weapons.
Yeah. Well, you haven't made it quite to the dude yet. There he is.
Would you buy something from that guy, honestly?
Punch glove, handgun symbols. Okay, I already got that stuff. Let's equip the Hurley gloves real quick because the Hurley gloves are awesome. They're the best weapon in the game.
I'm just walking down the beach. You know, I jumped down in a deep, dank cave and I found a guy who I can't see his face, but he's wearing a full hood on the beach where it's got to be at least 110 degrees, and he's selling bootleg items and weapons from his counter down there, but I trust him completely.
Why wouldn't you?
They changed more equipment.
Sea uniform, maiden dress instead of nautical dress.
Well, it's not just the name change. Yeah, the maiden dress is...
Bitter pill.
Was that?
Nothing.
Alright. But the maiden dress was originally called the Nautica dress.
Yeah, Nautica dress, excuse me.
But these two, there used to be a wider variety. It was like the sailor shirt, sailor pants, sailor cape. But now we just got two items, and they equip on all three party members, but they have different stuff. This one lowers your attack and speed. This one...
This guy didn't used to actually sell items, though, did he?
No, he sold equipment and stuff. This is a new shop in the original.
Yeah.
but there's quite a difference here between stats, and it's kind of a question of what do I want more for my characters.
You want them to prosper and be happy.
You want them to be able to wish without question if that's going to be answered or not.
Well, lately, enemies have been really putting the hurt on me, so I think I'm going to focus on defense.
Give them back their hopes and dreams.
Even though it lowers my attack power. And my magic attack power. Oh well.
Mallow wants to be a jazz pianist.
Meanwhile, Bowser is stuck in his sacred robe. There's gotta be some sort of irony in that. I mean, can you picture Bowser... Can you picture Bowser holding a holy... let me try that again. Can you picture Bowser wearing a holy robe?
Yes, I can.
Does it look silly to you?
Yes.
Yeah, I've always admired Bowser, quite frankly.
It makes me think of what Bowser would look like if he was wearing, like, the attire of the Ganados from Resident Evil 4.
A giant squid, eh?
What about a giant squid?
You'll find out.
The what now?
Speaking of which, I think I found a seller that's going to sell me the Kraken rum that I've been looking for fairly cheap. Alright, and we get a star soon, so here's some cheap experience.
Yes, this is actually an exploitable cheat here.
Can you make the star respawn?
No, I'm pretty sure instead of respawning, if you hit the block again, you just get a flower. Alright, let's see how many of these are going to... Well, first off, let's check how close these people are to their level ups. Mario needs 64, Mallow needs 78, Bowser needs 85, Geno needs 59, and Peach needs 95. Let's see if we get a level up out of any of these.
Was that as slow for you as it was for me?
Yes, and I'm catching it on camera too, so...
That's okay, though.
No. Oh, wow, alright, he's already going. There he goes. Wow, it's over. The star's already over.
Yeah, it doesn't last
long. I blinked.
Alright, we're underwater, so I'm going to go ahead and zap everybody in the water. You would think that would hurt us too, but no.
Anyone want to help me out on this one, or am I just going to make a jerk of myself?
Well, the thing is, when you're talking voice over IP, if you tried to sing with somebody, they would get, like, what you would hear over your side would not be in sync at all.
No.
And it would not work.
But all of our audio was coming through at the same time. Speaking of stuff coming through at the same time, I just noticed that we're in the Moleville Mines.
Yeah.
With a palette swap.
It's kind of like that.
Well, we didn't even come close to a level up from all that.
It really, honestly, it seems like the amount of experience you get has just been completely nerfed.
And not the fun kind of nerf where you beat the crap out of someone with a foam dart.
Those are fun.
You know, Nerf is like making foam swords now?
Yeah. Oh. Interesting story. My buddy Provo came over. This must have been last year. He brought a foam Nerf sword. And it was interesting because it was like an honest-to-God broadsword with just the barest veneer of foam over it. So he brought this Nerf sword, which was like an actual sword, just slightly soft. And we were hanging out outside on the front porch. Well, he just beats the crap out of my buddy Guthrie. Hits him right in the jumblies.
Oh no! Oh no!
Guthrie is 6 feet tall, and he can bench press a truck. So Guthrie makes a Wookiee noise and starts getting up. Provo didn't mean to hit him there. He gets up, and this is 3 o'clock in the morning, mind you. This is 3 o'clock in the morning in Shawsville, Virginia. The tiniest podunk, just nothing ever happens town on the East Coast. Well, Provo jumps up, Guthrie jumps up to chase him. Guthrie is chasing Provo off of my porch at 3 o'clock in the morning, bellowing at the top of his lungs. Provo is running, waving a giant yellow sword. He runs out from behind the big old holly tree in my front yard into the middle of the road, right when a car is coming out from behind it at full speed.
Oh gosh.
So Guthrie chases him out. Provo doesn't stop. He just jumps over this car's hood with a big yellow sword, with Ochre Guthrie chasing him the whole time, yelling at the top of his lungs. So basically, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Some poor sap is riding their car down the middle of nowhere street, and all of a sudden, 2 crazy people wielding swords and screaming at the top of their lung run out from behind a tree and jump over their car.
Oh my gosh. I have no idea what I would think. I would wonder if it even happened.
It was great.
I would, really question whether that legitimately happened or not.
Oh, those were good times.
Oh, goodness. Giant. Yeah, I remember those swords. They're not extremely soft.
Not anymore, they're not.
They have this core in them to make sure they don't get all floppy.
Yeah, they're more like those soft nunchucks at this point, really. You know those trainer nunchucks that you get sometimes.
Right. So you
Except
don't absolutely murder yourself when you're trying to brandish them.
In theory.
Alright, I'm going down the pipe. Now, you can let me know whenever I go down the pipe on your end.
Mast. That is
That's
obvious.
a plunger on top of a mast.
And you landed.
This is where things get interesting.
Boy, that's a really short travel log.
Well, that's not all of it. Well, that's for that date it is.
Why would they spread all the pages around?
Maybe they wanted to keep it, separated so no one would find them all.
Maybe they hit a hurricane and the pages just went.
Or maybe something very tragic happened to the ship and it sunk.
Yeah, but we'll have to figure that out next time. This is going to be a long place.
Yeah, it is.
Indeed.
So we'll see you whenever.
Later.
Bye.
Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding.